Oh, they knew what I was gonna do. I might be getting got. I got got! No! Good afternoon, Pokesports, and welcome to another VGC Battlestem Regulation video, bringing you a Regulation A Pokemon. We got yourselves Palafin today. Okay. We're getting to see Palafin. This Pokemon was once like the best water type in the current meta for a very long time. Many regulations in a row. And then they released things like Rillaboom, and then they released things like Raging Bolt, and then they released things like Ogre Pond Wellspring Mask. So Palafin had a pretty hard time being around with all those things existing. Yes, all those things do still exist, and yes, Palafin still does have a hard time hanging around, but that doesn't mean it's an awful Pokemon. That just means that we need to adapt, right? We have to have answers to all those things that I just mentioned, and the answers that we do have are things like Rilla, are things like Emotes, and things like Instant to lower the physical attacks of all those scary physical grass Pokemon. Now, Palafin is rocking the Grass Terror here with Jet Punch, with Wave Crash, 2 stable moves, plus the Ice Punch so that you could deal with all of those Pokemon that I mentioned earlier, and holding a Life Orb here to just punch things. We want to lead with the Palafin, swap it out turn 1 because that's the way Palafin do. Go from 0 to hero, and then just do a bajillion damage. That's the thought process today. Not a very complicated thought process in today's video, but you know what? It's a very fun thought process. The rest of the team's kind of straightforward. We have the Roaring Moon kind of as our speed control / supportive mon. Lowers the physical attacks on the opposing side of the field with the Breaking Swipe. Also knocks off their items with the knockoff. We have a Moongus here with the Rocky Helmet to deal with all of those grass types yet again. Spore, Rage Powder, Pollen Puff, and Clear Smog just in case we go against any setup mons or Dondozos, for example. And then last but not least, we have the Power Herb, Toxic Debris, Meteor Beam, Glamorous. Listen, that thing hurts, and I never miss a Meteor Beam. Regardless, this team is from Anthony20 on Discord. Thank you so much, Anthony, for going ahead and posting this team on the Pokesports Discord. I know you worked really hard to get this team out to me, so I appreciate all the hard work that you did, but I think the team finally reached its peak performance. This is definitely the best version of itself. I'm excited to try it out. If y'all are excited to see Palafin here on the channel, go ahead, hit the like button down below, and subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. Oh wait, that's it. Let's get on to today's video. You know what? If there's a day where I don't see a Rillaboom and I'm playing a Palafin, it's gonna be a good day. Now, if there's a day that I don't see a singular grass type and or electric type on the opposing side of the field and I'm playing a Palafin, it's gonna be a really good day. All right. Now, I do see a lot of spooky things on their team, don't get me wrong, but nothing that can make me not want to bring the Dolphin. So the Dolphin's gonna come to the battle. Not just the Dolphin. Why not? Let's bring a Glamora to the matchup too. I kind of want to rock my Moon, but you know, Fluttermane and stuff. Never a great thing for us. We could bring our own Instant in the back, maybe even a Rilla in the far back. Maybe even some redirection with the Amoongus. Well, actually, I could bring Roaring Moon. I just Terrastalize it, right? I'm Poison Terra? Yeah. What else am I gonna Terrastalize on this team? Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. We figured it out. We got there eventually. Palafin will help with taking care of Fluttermane. You know, 2 Jet Punches. Never hurt nobody. But as for, you know, the Fluttermane just being able to sit there and click Dazzling Gleam for the entirety of the game, that might be an actual issue. Instant gonna be my opponent's lead here, folks. Okay. Nothing too concerning. Of course, I don't want to get bullet punched in the face. And I am getting intimidated right about now. What I can do though, is just hard swap into my own Incineroar. And I'm just gonna click Spiky Shield for now. Why think when I don't have to? Let's click Spiky Shield. Let's wait for the fake out the following turn. And then we have a fully beefed up Palafin in the back. You know? Palafin used to be like the meta's meta, you know? Not so much anymore because things like Ogre Pond and Rillaboom exist now. It's a rough time out here for Palafin. Alright, let's get this Intimidate. Clear Amulet on the Scizor, not gonna get the Intimidate there. Fine, whatever. Swords dance, in fact. Yikes. Big ol' yikes. They U-turn us. Okay, fair. Which means they get another Intimidate off on our side of the field. They go into Chenpao here. This game could still get interesting. I'm gonna fake out Scizor. And I think I'm low-key gonna predict the Scizor Terastallization. So I want to throw a Meteor Beam at it. Hey, got him! Did I get him though? Hold on, let's find out. Did the Scizor Terastallize? Nice. Great news for us, free Meteor Beam. I do not mind. Oh, even better. And I'm not taking damage this turn? Picture perfect, baby. Clap. Decent damage there with the clap, too. Okay, Incid. Meteor Beam time. Let's see how much you appreciate. Actually, it would have been neutral anyway. Oh, well. Doesn't matter. Still nice damage. Does connect. Big damage. Stab Meteor Beam to the face. Get out of town, Scizor. Oh, the fun one-shot button. There goes their Terastallization, too. Oh, you know my opponent's not too happy about that one. All right, we still have to hold Terra everywhere. Because, again, we gotta save it for the Raging Moon Bolt. We don't have Raging Bolt. Roaring Moon Bolt. Roaring Moon? Moon Hat. Available at Pokesports.org/collections. All right, what you got left? Back in NC. Gonna intimidate me one more time. Not too big of a deal. I think I just clicked Parting Shot on Chenpao here. And just a nice and simple Spiky Shield. No need to overthink. Keep my Glamora as safe and healthy as possible. Hold on to my stats for as long as possible. Fake out on my instant. Fair enough. Am I getting Sacred Sworded? I am. Well, I didn't go down. We hang on with the sliver of HP. I'm kind of... I think I'm okay letting go of my instant, like, the natural way. Through natural causes. Like, I would be okay with that. Let me Sludge Bomb their Chenpao now. Alright, Sacred Sword to finish my NC. That's perfectly fine. I get a free +1 Sludge Bomb on this Chenpao. Bring it down to the Jet Punch range that I need it to be at. Beautiful. Now, Incin probably clicks U-turn again. Yeah, that's fine. The only issue is that I have two options. Either I go in with my Palafin or I go in with my Roaring Moon. Both of which are physical attackers, so. I will be getting intimidated. But I think since their Chenpao is at 1 HP, I might just want to focus that guy down. Also, they don't have a Flutter Mane, so I might not even have to Terrastallize the Roaring Moon. Well, actually, what I should do is just go for Breaking Swipe and Poison Terror here, right? I don't hate that. Yeah, let's hold off on Palafin for a little bit longer. Palafin's gonna be really good against that instant late game. But a few Breaking Swipes will really mess them up. Alright, we got Speed Booster. I'm gonna Poison Terror so I don't get one shot by their Chenpao. And free Sludge Bomb on this Dragonite. I'm still liking the situation we're in. I think we have like the perfect Pokemon for the situation that we're in right now, which is wild. It's almost like team previews half the game. All right, my turn to Terrastallize. Thankfully, they don't have a Terrastallization left, so there's no way of them avoiding this super effective dragon damage coming their way. I'm also surprised they didn't hard swap in the instant for the Intimidate. But I'm not complaining. They protect the Chenpao. All right. Are they just clicking Outrage here? That'd be wild. Oh, they are. They're not clicking E-Speed. They're clicking Outrage. Get ready, folks. Oh, my opponent means business. Attack is going to get dropped. Here comes the Outrage. We don't live it. That is nuts. Actually nuts. All right. Here's the good thing. They're locked on Outrage now, so. Neat. Not a problem. In a Palafin we go. Let's see Chenpao try to deal with the Jet Punch. It's Breaking Swipe again. And we Jet Punch. Get rid of this Chenpao. No need to be on the field, and no safe swaps to have in the back either. They Sucker Punch. That's fine. We eat that. As long as our Jet Punch still works. Knocking out the Chenpao. Getting rid of the additional damage. So maybe the Breaking Swipe doesn't KO here. Who knows? It should. It does. Beautiful. Alright, all that's left is a singular instant against a whole Palafin. A Palafin ready to fight. A Palafin ready to save the world. Sordan sending out Ensign. What started the battle is now ending the battle. The Palafin and the Ensign meet again. It's like the perfect anime story. Alright, we are intimidated. I highly doubt it matters. Let's just go for the Breaking Swipe. And let's go for the big ol' Wave Crash. Oh, they do click Fake Out. Okay. Okay. Well, there's a Breaking Swipe. Here's some poison damage. If we really wanted to be an absolute nuisance, we could technically hit Protect for 2 turns. And just like, you know, hit him with one of these. But I won't do that. Let's go for a Breaking Swipe again. And let's just go for the Wave Crash. GG's, Ensign. Best of luck, pal. If Ensign lives this, I'll be absolutely flabbergasted. Breaking Swipe again. Bringing the Ensign down to right above its Citrus Berry. And then here's a Wave Crash. Palafin getting ready for its second KO of this video. Ensign going down. And congratulations, everybody. We saved the world with Palafin. All it took was us not facing an Ogerpon and us not facing a Rillaboom. And somehow, Palafin just... Oh, no. Palafin did eventually go down. But went down a fighting champion. An absolutely fighting champ. Okay. Listen, Palafin is Palafin, and we got to do Palafin things. That's a successful video, if you ask me. On to the next one. GG, Sordan. Myrania over here. Okay, look at this team. Double follow me's, triple follow me's on this team. Hold the phone. Huh. Don't love triple follow me's, I'll be honest. Not the biggest fan. I also don't love that Ogerpon. Ogerpon does kind of mess up like the whole Palafin thing. You know? I'm still gonna lead with Palafin though. I think it's still fine to lead with it. I'm kind of open to just leading Palafin and going Ensign right away. As for my backline, I think I want my Glamora in the backline. I'm kind of feeling the Rilla, but I'm worried about that Heatran. Yeah, Heatran might be a problem. I guess my other option is to just go Roaring Moon and call it a day there. My one concern is that Hoodra too. I can't even clear Smog the Hoodra unless I know for a fact it terastallizes. I'll just bring Roaring Moon again. A late game knockoff is always nice, especially if it's against like a lefties, which they might have a lot of on that team. By a lot of, I mean specifically one Pokemon, because that's all they're allowed to do. But lefties, berries, Eviolites, etc. They are going to lead with the Ogerpon. which is a little concerning, but not the end of the world. Like, I'm not too mad about it. This could be, like, the freest hit I will ever get on this Heatran if I just click Wave Crash here as Baby Palafin and then hit Fake Out on the Ogerpon. I'll give it a shot. It might work. Are they gonna burn Terra on Heatran turn 1 and turn Grass immediately? Wow. I didn't see that one coming. That's more aggressive than I anticipated. Well, let's see how this plays out now. Do they have Terra Blast? Am I getting got? Oh, they knew what I was gonna do. I might be getting got. I got got! No! Well, that was short-lived, Palafin! Palafin's not having a good time today, folks. Well, it's definitely Glamora now. That's a fact. Hello, it me, Glamora. I'm gonna click Grass Terra. And I'm gonna click Meteor Beam on somebody just for the +1. I choose Heatran, and then we hard swap into Roaring Moon. The win con is still here. We just have to find it again. We're hunting for it, but honestly, off to a horrible start. Maybe Palafin not having a great time. Photosynthesis is gonna get activated. We're gonna get the booster in a Spade. And a Terastallization on the Glamora too. As long as we get that +1, it's pretty much a free KO. We just have to make sure we get it. The fact that they have Terra Blast is kind of screaming at me that, hey, maybe they're Assault Vested on the Heatran. Only one way of finding out, though. All right, Ivy Cudgel. Eat it. Nice. I have a Grass Terra too, Tom. Get that Toxic Debris on their side of the field. Meteor Beam is going first, which is always nice. We just have to connect on this Heatran. Come on. Yeah, it does connect. Will it hurt? They're AV. 100% AV. That's the most AV I've ever seen. Oh, they just go Flash Cannon, though. Oh! We're hanging on! I'm gonna Spiky Shield first. And I'm gonna click Tailwind. Kind of a simple turn here. Spiky Shield, Tailwind. Gotta make sure I outspeed that Ogerpon. I gotta make sure I can hit with the Sludge Bomb too. That Ogerpon just U-turned on me, dude. That is not a common thing for Ogerpons to do. Oh. Does that mean they don't have Follow Me? I mean, that's very likely. I mean, with everything else they have on that team. Patchy's here. This doesn't bother me that much. The Heat Wave is gonna hurt, but we should live it. Okay, thankfully no burn. All right. They're gonna click Follow Me, so I pretty much have to click Earth Power on Patchy and go for a Breaking Swipe here. And hope that's enough to knock the Patchy out. Yeah. The Breaking Swipe should be enough to knock out the Heatran at least, who's definitely Soul Best at this point. Great. Patchy's a little bit low. I think a +1 Earth Power should be enough to get rid of it. I might actually still be in a great spot here because I have speed control while they don't. Freest Earth Power. Beautiful. All right. Double KO for us that turn. Ogerpon is one Sludge Bomb away from going down. And we get to see what their last is. Please, not another, like, Redirection Mon, please. Well, that's not one. But you have priority. Gross. What do we do about this? Who's in my backline again? Is it Ensign? Oh, yeah, it's Ensign, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to have to bring Ensign in. Until I can deal with that Chenpao. Because as it stands, I don't deal with that Chenpao. Let me Breaking Swipe here. I'll get a double intimidate on both their physical mons. Should help me a lot. I also got another fake out turn next turn. There's a lot of good things happening this turn. Woo! Stressful battle, though. Oh, they sucker punched the Roaring Moon, but we live! Oh, that means I could have stayed in with Glamora, though. Oh, I'm a little sad. They sucker punched the correct one, and then they Ivy Cudgel the correct one, too. But thankfully, Instant lives. Wow. Oh, this game's a spicy game. This is a stupid spicy game. All right, I forced them on a double protect. I'm gonna fake out here. I could breaking swipe, but my Roaring Moon has 9 HP left, so I gotta be worried about like a spiky shield. So I'm just gonna go for the knockoff and the Chen Pao instead. Oh, they're giving me Chen Pao. That's perfect. I'm surprised they're giving me Chen Pao. Oh, they're not yet. Oh my goodness, it lived. I could have just breaking swiped. Do they not have spiky shield for them not to have clicked it yet? Like, that's wild. All right, thankfully, with a very high level, high skill, high meta play that I'm about to perform this next turn, everyone take your notebooks out. Quick, take out your notebooks. It's a very important lesson we're going to learn today, everybody. The most important lesson that you'll ever have in your life, actually. We're going to hit Spiky Shield, and then we're going to hit Protect. And this is for the poison damage. Because we are taking advantage of the toxic debris that my opponent decided to set up on his side of the field. Not me. Wasn't me. I didn't do it. All right, Esco Crash, not going to happen. Roaring Moon hanging on for yet another turn. Horn Leech, nope, not today. More poison chip for me. All that's left is a singular Ogerpon who does outspeed my Glamora, but doesn't have a spread move to hit us both. And I think my Raging Moon, my Roaring Moon, my Raging Angry Man is upset. I have 6 HP and then 9 HP. It can't get better than this. Alright, yeah. That's GG. We breaking swipe, we Sludge Bomb. No one wins. Yeah, take another game. Who needs Palafin, right? Palafin getting absolutely obliterated turn 1, and then us somehow winning the game with 3 Pokemon left. Now that's what I call a well-built team. Great job, Anthony. On to the next one. Tio with the meta team. Oh boy. Hello, Rillaboom. Okay. So the first battle, we didn't have to face Ogerpon or Rillaboom. Second battle, we had to face Ogerpon, no Rillaboom. Third battle, we gotta face just Rillaboom. But Grass Terror can save us. Rillaboom and a Raging Bolt, though. Yeah, Palafin has to be the Grass Terror. Like, I don't have another option. I'll lead Palafin, though. I say we lead Palafin. Palafin Instant doesn't seem too bad. I like me some Glamora here. It's pretty much my best answer to the majority of their team, minus the Landorus. Landorus, I don't really know if I have an answer to be entirely honest. The answer is gonna be knockoff. I'm bringing the same 4 Pokemon to 3 different battles. I didn't do it on purpose, you know? I do actually change my mind from time to time, but it just feels like the right 4 in 3 different situations. It's the power 4. Lander is going to be my opponent's initial lead here, plus a Rillaboom. Or let's see whether the Intimidator or the Grassy Surge goes first. Okay, Grassy Surge goes first. They are faster. Their fake out fake out's my fake out. Good to know. Not happy to be here, though. What I am going to do is I'm going to bait them so hard. I'm gonna Grass Terra Ice Punch Landorus and then fake out Landorus. Yeah, that's the play. Because I'm not outspeeding their fake out. There's no point of fake outing a fake out if they're going to fake out, right? Because I won't outspeed it. So I can still outspeed their friend, fake out their friend, just in case they don't fake out my fake out. And in case they do fake out my fake out, I still have Grass Terra, and they protect anyway. Okay, well, now that they saw the Ice Punch, they're not going to stay in. That much even I know. Oh, they're faking out my Palafin. Interesting, why? They're totally not going to stay in now. All right, now I'm going to swap out my Palafin. I had to burn Terra turn 1, but oh well. Into Roaring Moon I go. Followed by a Flare Blitz just right on into this Rilla. Let Instant do instant things. They have to switch out that slot. Or just Sludge Bomb me, one or the other. Yeah, they're leaving. They want no part of it. They're like, this man is wild. He just terrestrialized a baby Palafin. What an animal. Okay, so far, this is looking like a pretty decent turn for me. I had a really nice swap in here to the Raging Bolt. Now what does Zorilla do? U-turn? Yeah. I could have parting shotted. It's fine, though. They get to preserve their fake out turn. I don't. Probably going to go into their own instant if I had to guess. All right, TO? Yeah. All right, they get a fake out turn this turn. I have a feeling I should just protect, maybe? Yeah. I'll just protect. And then parting shot the bolt. Keep it simple. We'll play the slow game. Listen, my opponent wants to play, you know, 20 turn VGC. We'll play 20 turn VGC. Fine, let me just turn my brain on real quick. Excuse me while I use a Palafin. With the 4 that they've showed me so far, I feel confident we can win. Especially if I get them to burn Terra, like, foolishly like I just did. Alright, they fake out the Roaring Moon. Thankfully, we protected. They're probably just going to Draco or Dragon. Oh, no. Never mind. They're throwing more attacks into my instant. That's not the end of the world. I get to go back into Palafin now. And Palafin's a big boy now. Big, scary boy. I wonder how much damage an Ice Punch would do at this point. I think they switched back into the Rilla. Yeah, for sure. I think what I should do is I should just go for a knockoff. And then an Ice Punch. Double into this Bolt. See if I can knock it out here. They have no safe switch in for that Ice Punch. Their option is terrestrializing or just taking it. Which is why I'm a lot more inclined to just click Ice Punch here. Maybe I should have gone for the Breaking Swipe just in case they decide to Flare Blitz me. But honestly, the fact that they would stay in against the Water type is a little iffy. I don't think they're going to do that. Wow, they swapped that slot out. Wait, whatever comes in has to take an Ice Punch, though. Yeah, you don't want that. Oh, they're just going to terrestrialize the instant then. Okay. They're putting a lot of stock on this instant. Can that instant knock out my Palafin? If only I knocked off the instant. It's okay. I think I get rid of a Rilla this turn, at the very least. Ooh, that did a lot less than I wanted it to. Okay, I still do knock a Rilla though. Okay. I just gotta take a Flare Blitz to the face. Wish me luck! Uh-oh! After some Life Orb chip. This is not good. We don't take it. Palafin's going down. All right. There goes our one really good way of taking care of Landorus. Now gone. Oh, that's not good. I didn't think they'd commit that hard to knocking out my dude. At least I do have fake out this turn. I do still have a knockoff this turn on both of my Pokemon. It's not the end of the world. They can't terrastalize the Raging Bolt. They pretty much... They also confirmed the Raging Bolt isn't Assault Vest because the Assault Vest was on the Rillaboom, right? Okay, so... I guess they do have Protect on Bolt. They could have clicked that and that would have really messed me up. Hi, Landorus. At this point, I just fake out Landorus, right? I fake out Landorus, knock off this Instant, call it a day. Yeah. Even if they swap in Raging Bolt, that's still a free knockoff on a Raging Bolt. That's fine too. As long as the Instant goes down this turn. You decided to be Ghost type. Remember this, Instant. You wanted this. This was your choice. Bop. Oh, it lives. Actually, I'm surprised it lived. Wow. That ate it so well. Okay, they're knocking off my Roaring Moon, which you saw my item fly off of me turn 1, but okay. Maybe predicting a swap there? I don't know. I'm honestly glad. All right, let me knock off here. And I have to pretty much decide who is expendable. I decide it's my Ensign. Let me attack that. I'm gonna attempt to knock off on their Ensign just in case. But I have enough health on my Roaring Moon not to care too much about this Landorus. Just a little bit. I am not doing that much damage with my Roaring. Maybe I think I was intimidated a couple times, so maybe that's why. All right, a little bit nervous. Okay, now I'm like super duper double intimidated. Okay, I'm terrified now, is what that means. My poor Palafin wasn't able to live the Flare Blitz. All right, Raging Bolt coming back out now. What am I gonna do? I know what I have to do. I need their Landorus not to protect though, because this is literally my win condition. Okay, let me just double check my stats. I'm currently -2. Okay, so I was just -1 last time. I have to Tailwind, and I have to Meteor Beam one-shot this Landorus this turn. That's perfect. That's ideal. I need Landorus to go down. All right, it looks like I'm gonna get what I asked for. Tailwind speed control's up, baby. Let's do it. Glamora, carry me to victory. I'm so heavy, but carry me, please. Get ready. Landorus, you ain't protect this time. We got him. Meteor Beams always connect. Get out of here. Woo! Now we get free Earth Power on the Raging Bolt, too. And we know you're not Assault Vested. Figured that one out earlier. We got a double protect for Fake Out turn, though. Well, not really. Because, like, let's be honest. What is my Roaring Moon doing at this point? Like, I'm just going to knock off the Raging Bolt's item just because free damage, I guess. And I'm going to click Spiky Shield Glamora. There's no way in heck that they decide to fake out my -3 Roaring Moon. There's no way. What? This is... What's the why? Sure, I guess, fine, but what was I doing? Dang, I could have attacked, huh? Listen, my opponent's goated. My opponent is goated. Like I have to give credit where credit is due. My opponent is playing the heck out of this matchup, and I can respect that. You think the Raging Bolt protects? I think the Raging Bolt protects. So, like, I low-key want to throw an Earth Power into this Instant. I think that's still my highest damage output because this is resisted, yeah. I just want to get rid of the Instant, assume that they protect here. Or they could just double attack me, right? It's a hard call. I'll throw an Earth Power this way. I was wrong. I do knock an instant, so I guess I'll take it. What are they doing to me? And how well can I live it? If I can live 2, I might Meteor Beam. I can't live 2. Okay. I'm a Thunderclap away from losing. GG. Ah! I hate it. I'm gonna Earth Power. They played well. Oh, they didn't Thunderclap. I was so close! They G-Pulse again. Such a close battle. It literally came down to that turn where I said, I'm not gonna protect Roaring Moon. There's no way they attack my -3 Roaring Moon. Guys, don't make predictions when you don't gotta make predictions. For some reason, I thought it was wise to make a prediction. I thought, hey, I'm Kevin. I play a lot of this game. I know what attacks are gonna happen. Apparently, it don't sometimes, and we got punished for it. Anyway, GG's Tio, Anthony20, thank you so much for going ahead and posting this team on the Pokesports Discord. It's been a while since I got to use Palafin, and it was an absolute blast getting to use it again today. It does struggle a little bit against the meta, so just keep that in mind. This team does have a lot of answers to big, scary grass and water types. 1, by having a Palafin that is a grass Terra, and 2, also has the Rillaboom and the Amoonguss on the team as well. So you do have a lot of ways to cover your weaknesses, but still, those weaknesses are prevalent. They do make your life absolutely miserable. Regardless, Anthony20, thank you so much for the team. Thank you guys so much for watching to the very end of the video. Remember, if you need some more Pokesports in your life, join us on Patreon, and also check out our merch store where you can get yourself a Don Dozo Bozo t-shirt. These tattoos come in different colors too. I'm just saying, it's a pretty simple decision. Regardless, I'm glad this is Pokesports. Whoa. I'm glad this is Pokesports. Have yourselves a fabulous rest of your night. Peace out. Bye-bye.